Hi guys, so I'm back, and you know what I decided? I'm gonna call my tribe the Sugar Babes because we are here to discuss diabetes. So apparently that means there's something going on with your pancreas and your sugar. So we are the Sugar Babes, okay? Now I wanted to just come on and do this video because it's it's so much going on with my life, and it's scary, yo. It's scary. Like, type 2 diabetes is scary because it's so progressive with me. So my story, I was diagnosed in November of 2022. I went in for an annual checkup. Well, my purpose was going in for what I thought was an annual checkup from a surgery that I had a year ago prior to that. But it was actually just a yearly visit, but it just happened to be around the same time. And they took my blood, and I was at 9.5 or 10.5, not sure. And I was full blown type 2 diabetic. There was no there was no regular diabetes. Stage 1, it was type 2 diabetic. I didn't know what that meant. I was just like, you know, I went to the first place they sent me was to a nutritionist, and she basically killed me. Like, she was like, I'm so sorry you have this diagnosis. I want to be able to help you. I'm so sorry that, they had to tell you this. And it just pissed me off because if we're here to discuss nutrition, stop putting me in the grave. So I totally listened to nothing that she said. And I moved on to Dr. Sabi, who helped me bring my A1Cs down. But Dr. Sabi is expensive, honey. Like, he is expensive. So I stayed on him for as long as I could, learned about an alkaline diet, and my A1Cs came down to a 6. I was chilling like a villain, okay? You couldn't tell me nothing. I felt good every single day. But then when I came off of Dr. Sabi's plan, then that's when everything just went awry again. I still tried my best to eat alkaline, but when you do alkaline, you literally have to cook almost every day, and that's a lot. Like, I understand when they say that people get diabetic fatigue because you have to be so conscious of what you do, how you do it, how often you do it, what you consume, that it gets overwhelming to the point where you just like, give me that pizza, give me that cheeseburger, give me that whatever, because you're just tired of cooking and reading, and then if there is a meal plan, you got to pay for it monthly, which if you want to keep yourself within good A1C readings, you do what you got to do. But if you don't have the money to do it, or if you just don't like what they cook, I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100. It's not soul food diabetes meal plans. It's like swordfish, tuna fish, and I'm not talking about can of tuna, like actual tuna fish, things you never heard of, stuff you don't like. And it's like, do I eat it to live, or do I eat it to satisfy? And you're at the point probably where you're saying, I need it to live, but it's just not good. It's just nasty food. But that's not what I came on here, but I wanted to make sure my tribe is the Sugar Babes, okay? We are not going to take pleasure in that name because we know it's not a good thing, but I had to find something. So, hey, Sugar Babes. Now, this unit here, let me get in here real quick. This is on my website, straight from the scalp. It is our Zani wig, or it's only me. It's my Zani wig. I just made it this morning, so it looks a little messy, but you can see a good one that is being sold on the website. It's called Zani wig. The reason why I'm wearing, because I was a long-haired wearing person for a long time. I've been selling raw hair for over 13 years. I'm tired of that. Like, everyone's doing it now. So once everybody jumps in, it's kind of like, eh. But I wanted something for the summer that was short. I wanted something that it's not necessarily different because it's a pixie cut, but it is Just something different than 3, 4, 5 bundles of hair, 30 inches of hair to your butt crack. I'm tired of all that. So I want to just create something that was short, cute, great for Zoom, out on the night with the town with your man or your friends, things like that. But let's get into this. All right. This is why I'm here. Let me show you, right? Now, my grandmother, she used to be like, take a lock of hair and put it in the Bible for all the kids so we can save it. If she saw this, honey, this here is from combing my hair one time. This is not multiple times. This is not, I comb my hair, then I braided, and then 3 months later I comb and I saved what came out, and then 3 months later I combed it. I rebraided, and whatever came out. I said, no, this is one. Ooh, I done lost a piece, child. This is one setting. I'm to the point I don't even know what to do. I don't know what to do. I feel like when I go to the doctor, they say, we're going to try this and we're going to throw it on the ceiling. And if it sticks, we're going to keep that. If it falls down, we're going to try something else. Like, I'm just a guinea pig. I'm on Jardian, Metformin, Ozempic, baby aspirin, 24 units of insulin every night, a Toristan to prevent heart attack and stroke. Ozempic, I've lost no weight. My sugar has gone from a 9.5 to 11.4. I can wake up in the morning and I can feel throughout the day if my sugar is high. My lips will stick to my teeth. My eyelashes feel like they're like tingly on fire. So I know something is happening with my sugar. I went back to Dr. Sebi's website once again because I feel so toxic. Like, and I don't mean to get graphic, but that's what we're here for. Like, grow up if you can't handle it. I drink so much water a day, and it has to be cold because warm water just does not taste good to me. And that's all I used to drink was room temperature. Now I can't. I have to drink cold water, and it tastes so good. But I'm still constipated. Like, I'm still constipated. And it's just, going to the bathroom is a horrific experience. But, you know. Then I have issues with the Jardians and the dead leg syndrome that my doctor, who, anyway, claims does not exist. Baby, if you're watching this video, do your research. Even as a doctor, you can't know everything, boo. You just can't. But there are people who have reported dead leg syndrome. And what that means is that I can get down the stairs, but it's coming up. When I come up or when I lay down in my bed, my legs feel like the weight of the world is on them. As soon as I stand up, like, I sleep, I enjoy sleep because I feel no pain. When I get up, as soon as I get up and stand up outside the bed, all the weight is on my legs. And then I have a problem with walking because the nephrology means that I can't feel my feet or my legs. So just imagine having 200 plus pounds on a limb or limbs that have no feeling. So when I'm standing up, I feel like I'm going to fall because I have weight on something I can't feel. So I'm always wobbly when I walk. I'm always falling. Now, let's get to the fall. I had a fall recently. One thing about me is because I have all these issues happening, I love swim aerobics. I love swim aerobics, especially where I go. It's a heated pool, so you just walk right in. It's none of that, it's cold. No, you walk, it feel like tub water. Not recently, I want to say a month and a half ago, I snagged my leg on the edge of a bed. Didn't feel it until I felt the gush in my shoe. And I was like, what the heck? And I looked down and there's blood and there's like fluid because it was in a leg that has lymphedema. So on top of my type 2 diabetes, I have lymphedema also in my lower left extremity. And what happened was the fluid from the lymphedema, as well as the blood from the cut, started oozing out. And I had to go to a wound care specialist. Of course, they didn't have an immediate appointment. So I literally had blood and the fluid from the lymphedema for over 30 days. I had to do my own wound care, go on YouTube, because I couldn't see a specialist for another 30 days. Because of that, I can't do swim aerobics anymore. But the Jardian helps keep the sugar balance. So I'm kind of like restricted to my bed. Like literally, I'm restricted to my bed. So now I have to do more to watch what I eat because I can't walk as much as I used to. So there's no energizing mobility that I do at all. Like literally at all. I finally went to the wound clinic. So they told me that I can get on a treadmill, but I can't do more than like 15-minute intervals because the fluid that's leaking from my leg, walking on the treadmill, is going to make it leak even more, if that makes sense. So just imagine, like, get up, get dressed, put on your workout clothes, work out for 15 minutes, maybe a little sweat. Do I take a shower? Do I wait and take a shower after I can do another 15 minutes? Do I do 15 minutes a day? Like, who want to get on the treadmill for 15 minutes every 2 hours? I mean, it's not a lot, but it does make you feel as if I got to remember to do this, you know. But then it was the alternative. As a diabetic, if you don't exercise, it makes your situation worse. So, but anyway, I have some notes. But so I did go over the medicines and how everything that I'm taking, nothing is working. And that's just crazy to me. But as you come into this channel, I want you to understand that just because a commercial says this is what it does, doesn't necessarily mean that it works. You see the hair loss. The hair loss is scary. I feel by the end of the year, I'm going to be totally bald head, but I got Zani, honey. Yes. Like, I mean, it's like if I lost all my hair, I'm more concerned about why I lost it opposed to it not being there, because I was ready to shave it all off anyway, and my mother was like, no, wait, hold on. But then I just put on a wig and go about my business. Like, put on a wig. I don't have any makeup on right now because I really don't care about how I look. Like, let me tell you something. Once you reach a certain age, baby, you just don't care. And I've heard like my grandparents say that, and my aunts and uncles. I'm an only child, so I hear my aunts and my uncles say that. But I was young when they said it, and appearance was everything, especially living in New York City. Like, you had to be on point all the time. I wore heels even when I went to the supermarket because you just had to be like, that's a New York thing, son. Like, you just got to be on point all the time. Now I live in North Carolina, in the South. I got type 2 diabetes. My hair is falling out. I'm on every medication you can think of. I'm almost completely bedridden. And you think I give a damn about when anybody says, like, when I go out, I'll be having on just anything, like sweats, shoes, and a bonnet. I don't care. As long as I look clean, as long as I am clean, and as long as I'm able to get from point A to point B without falling, without having a heart attack, without having a stroke, I don't care what nobody think about me. That's real talk 100. I don't care. So, and that's how you should feel at any age, because no one's going to pay these bills. No one's going to provide you better health. No one's going to give you health coverage. So who cares what they think? You do you. You only live once. But let me get back to my talking points. So overall, it's a hot mess. It's a hot, steamy, flaming mess. I was supposed to get bariatric surgery, the one that accommodates individuals who have diabetes. and it allows you to get that sleeve where the stomach is cut in half, and you lose enough weight to where the weight loss can possibly help you get off the medications. And the reason why you're on the medications is probably because of the weight and how the body has to work and the pancreas has to work to move the sugar. When you lose a lot of weight, there's less body mass that the heart has to use to remove, and the pancreas, to remove the sugar. So that's why a lot of people who have type 2, who have diabetes, period, opt for that surgery. But you have to be a certain BMI, which I am definitely that, and you have to have a certain sugar level. So I did everything that I needed to do. And then they tell me, oh, your A1C is too high, so now we have to wait another 3 months. So I'm sitting here thinking that I could possibly get a surgery date by September. Now they're telling me I have to wait until October to even determine if I can get a date in December. And if I can't get my A1Cs down from 11.4 to an 8, then I gotta wait another 3 months. But in the meantime, the nephrology is all throughout my entire body. I'm still trying to manage my sugar on my own. I have the wound on my leg. The wound that I got, they tell me it's not going to heal until I get my sugar together, because the sugar is preventing the scab to preventing the cut to scab over. So no more swim aerobics. I have to walk on the treadmill. The Jardians is giving me dead leg syndrome, and I'm bedridden. So it's difficult to figure this out. And then just because you have type 2 diabetes and you know what you need to do, that doesn't necessarily mean the cravings aren't there anymore. You know, there's a young lady, and I forgot her name, and I haven't seen her on YouTube for a while, so I'm going to go search for her after I'm done with this. But she has a diabetes channel, and she would show you like her injecting herself with her, her medication and things like that. And then she would say, I still eat cheeseburgers and French fries. And I used to be like, well, why would you do that if you know your situation is detrimental to the point where you're showing us your insulin injections and your channel is about diabetes and you still eating cheeseburger and French fries? Baby, she is human. Like, she's human. You crave things. And even while you're eating it, I should not be eating this, but you have to have that cheat meal. You have to have that opportunity to satisfy and then get back on the wagon. Just don't overdo it. So I'm going to look her up and put her name in the bottom of the description if I can find her, because she has a great deal of content regarding diabetes and what she's used and what worked and what haven't worked. One thing I know that she did do Ozempic, and she lost a boatload of weight. And then you saw how she slowly started to gain the weight back because she weaned herself off of Ozempic because she was having issues with the product. But like I said, I've been on Ozempic. I've been on Mounjaro. I have I've lost nothing. I'll lose 2, gain 3, lose 1, gain 2 more, lose 5. So it's not like, oh my goodness, girl, you was 275 and now you 225. No, I've never had that. Not saying it don't work, because it's working for other people. It's just everything that I try, nothing's working for me. So my sugar babes, I just want to get in with this video and show you that hair loss hurts my heart. But I got Zani. I got Zani, boo. Okay, like I said, check out on the website, straight from the scalp. Like I said, I just made this morning, so it is a little bit, it's not finished, but you can see the finished product on straightfromthescalp.com. Make your purchase there. Right now I'm running a promo with 10% off on all products. I don't know how long that's going to last, and I don't know when you're watching this video, but as of today, in July of 2024, there's a promo. But yeah, I just want to come on and, give a little insight of my diabetic venture, how it affects me, if you're going through it, to get someone else's perspective, and just to be mindful of how to prevent it. Don't wish this on anyone. Just don't. And for me, having not have known what diabetes was, and it ran in my family, but like I said, I was young, carefree, nothing hurts you, nothing hurts me. You just all about lifestyle, appearance, and what you can do for yourself, like how these kids are right now in this world. But I wasn't concerned. I had one doctor tell me I was pre-diabetic, didn't know what that meant, kept living my life. It never happened. But a lot of stuff just happened during COVID. Like people, outside of people just losing their mother freaking minds during COVID. I had a pulmonary embolism. I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. And now that COVID is not really over, but it's not as bad as it was, I'm living with the remnants of it. I'm living with the pulmonary embolism, because even though it's gone from one side, now I have a visit to the Cancer Institute because they saw something in my shoulder that might be related to the pulmonary embolism. I'm just like, oh my gosh. I go to the doctor so much. It is insane. And then the type 2 diabetes that I was diagnosed with, it just, and let me tell you what's so crazy about it. And it might seem funny, but I don't care. So what I noticed was I was getting darker, and we were at home like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You could not leave the house. You had to work a remote life. And I was like, Dad, I'm getting so dark. And I was like, okay, once we get up out of here, I'm going to go to the, not the facial clinic. What is that? The spa, and have them extract the dark spot, because I thought it was a bunch of little dark blackheads that was impacted in certain spaces in my face that was making me darker. Because I'm like, if we inside, you're not getting any vitamin D. You can open all your blinds if you want. You might get some sunshine, but you're not getting enough for the body to be able to function in such a way where the vitamin C is not needed. You need to take supplements, or you need to take your behind outside. So there would be times that I would go outside in our backyard and work, but it was a little creepy with the bugs and stuff, so I would stay inside. But I was getting real dark, and I was like, what the heck? And even now, look at my hands are so much lighter than my face. So all this is dark, all the sides are dark, and I was like, what is going on? And that was one of the symptoms of type 2 diabetes. Your skin color changes. So one thing I don't have is that dark neck like a lot of people have when they get diabetes. But my skin, I'd rather have a dark neck where I could cover it up with a shirt than to have my face be as dark as it is and it doesn't match my neck or my hands. Because now the makeup that I used to wear, I don't know how to apply it because my skin color has changed. And then I'm thinking it's not really worth it because I'm bedridden. So that's why when I get in these videos, I don't have on makeup. I'm not putting on makeup to do a video. This is 100% Kenya. Okay. So that's all I have for now, my sugar babes. And I will make every attempt, depending on how don't be surprised. The next video you see me doing, I'm laying down in the bed, because right now I'm sitting up. And today is somewhat of a good day. As I'm talking to you, I could feel the nephrology a lot in my stomach. And I could feel, like I said, my lips are sticking to my teeth, and I feel the tingle in my eyelashes. But that's a good day. That's a good day. When it be bad, baby, I don't even get out the bed. It be, my lips are to my face, to my teeth, and I keep doing like that when I talk. My eyelashes are full fire. Like you could put coals on them and smoke will come off. Like that's when I know my days are bad. And I know it as soon as I wake up. Like I'm sleeping, I wake up, and if the TV's on, because I sleep with the TV on at night, because if I turn the TV off, my mind wanders so much because I got so much going on. You know what I mean? I got bills to pay and I don't have a job. Imagine how that works. You know, that's why I need y'all to buy this Zani. sell to buy these wigs because that's how I pay my bills. Like I used to do the swim aerobics, and then I would find people on next door. I'm gonna keep it 100 that needed their houses clean, and I would go clean them. In my garage right now, I have every cleaning product, brush, comb, sweeper you could think of, because I was cleaning homes because I needed to make money. And taking the Jardian with dead leg syndrome, that was not an option. Now I done snagged my leg. The fluid's still leaking. Even after I come from the wound care clinic, I can't do that stuff anymore. So now I have no money, like nothing. And I wasn't making that much before. I owe so many people, is a shame. And then I have to consolidate my debt, and the amount that they're asking for, I can't pay that. Like I can't pay it. But then you want to put a lien on my house because I didn't pay you the money I borrowed. So it's a lot. Like it's almost got my car repossessed. Don't make me cry on here. But just like Zani, okay, straight from the scout.com. Y'all ain't come to hear this, but I'm going to end this video now because we're at 26 minutes. But I just want to come on Suga Babe to let y'all know what I was going through this particular week. I gave y'all more than y'all needed to know. But yeah, just because the commercials say this is what it does, it depends on where you are in your journey and your diabetes. If you're 1 or 2 makes a difference. I learned that because I found out that ones have to have more insulin than I even take, and they need it. Whereas if I skip a day or I don't feel like injecting myself today, I'm okay and I can make it till tomorrow. Ozempic, Mounjaro, just because you're on it doesn't mean you're going to lose weight, or you might lose more weight than you anticipated. But don't fall victim to what these commercials say, and definitely pay attention when they say the side effects, baby. A lot of those side effects do happen. But yeah, this is my journey. So I will see y'all the next time I upload a video. Now I'm gonna tell you, this is the most generic channel you will ever find, because I'm not editing and I'm not putting sidecars. I just learned what a sidecar was, a thing like you go on the side and click for the next video. I'm not doing that. Like, this is what the channel is. It's going to be about so many different topics, but my main topic is going to be about diabetes because it's what I live with. I want to try to keep it as real and as funky as I possibly can so that you can understand what it is that I go through and you avoid it. Avoid that. Don't come on here and just watch and think that I'm talking to this, just be jibbing and jabbing, which I am. But what you can avoid, what you can control. If you have a craving, tap into that craving, but be moderate about it. Don't go overboard with it. Watch what you combine with these medications, because the combinations can cause other things. If you want to follow a Dr. Sebi diet, I could put his link in the bottom of the video. It's costly, but it's so effective. And even if you don't follow with his regimen, which is the pills and the liquids, the blog is amazing. It tells you about alkaline diet. And then there's an alkaline cook, a black guy on YouTube. Oh, his food is amazing. Like, his food is amazing. So if I can remember him, I can't remember nobody, but if I can remember him, I'm gonna put him in the link if you're interested in eating an alkaline. Now, alkaline diet is better than a diabetic diet, because just look up what alkaline means and the benefits it is for the body, and you'll see why. If you can master that or subject yourself to it, try it before you go to these other places, like I said, that got you eating tuna steaks and all this other stuff that just does not taste good. Half the time you can't find it, and it's just not a soulful taste that Black people are interested in eating, period. So I'm going to end this, like I said. Support me if you can. This is Zani. I got Zani, I got Zara, I got Leslie. I got so many different options on my website. So would appreciate it. Definitely not begging, because God's going to work it out. These bills is going to get paid. Even if I got to sell tail, then nobody want this tail.